Taste and aroma in the world of ingredients comes down to the source of the raw material. In the case of fiery hot chilies, Kancor procures raw materials of the highest quality from across the globe. Harvest starts early in the morning, between the months of February and April. Teja is one of the main varieties of chili grown. Farmers here harvest an average of 2 to 2.5 tons of chili per acre. Kancor plays a significant role in promoting good agricultural practices and post-harvest operations, not only to ensure better quality produce that is free from illegal dyes and pesticide residues above threshold levels, but more importantly, to get the best price for the farmer's efforts. We work hand in hand with the farmers, who are made aware of the ill effects of indiscriminate use of pesticides and the increasing levels of pesticide residues in the final produce. Regular meetings and discussions are held with farmers and leaders of the villages in the targeted clusters. Our field assistants meet farmers regularly and maintain a field diary, capturing all the activities undertaken by the farmer on his field, right from sowing to harvesting. This includes the fertilizers applied and the pesticides used. The critical stages of crop cultivation and post-harvest operations are carefully monitored, because harvesting chili at the right time is important.
At Kancor, we're looking at chili supply chain holistically. It is not about eradicating the chili pest completely. It is about distinguishing natural predators, cross-pollinators, and the real pest which causes injury to chili farm. This we do by incorporating traditional agriculture practices and the cultural systems also, such as crop rotation, intercropping, soil and water management, nutrition management. It's all about farmers believing in what they're doing. It's not only about the economic sustainability, it is also about the healthy human life which they're living and also the natural environment they live.
Proper drying is another important factor. Grading removes defective and discoloured pods. Once the produce attains the desired parameters, in terms of moisture for instance, the Kancor team collects samples from the produce, assigns codes, and then sends it to accredited laboratories. The product is packed in brand new gunny bags that are plain, without any dyes or markings. Cloth tags with descriptions are attached to every bag. Details of the farmer can be traced with the help of these tags.
IPL వల్ల క్యాంకర్ బాండ్ వల్ల మాకు రైతులకు బాగా మెరుగుపడ్డాం. ఈ ఫుడ్ కానీ ఇది మందులు ఇది కానీ అంతా బాగుంది మాకు. దానివల్ల దిగుబడులు పెరిగినాయి, రైతుకి ఆదాయం బాగుంది, కంపెనీలు ముందుకు వస్తున్నాయి కొనడానికి, అంతా మాకు రైతుకి బెనిఫిట్ బాగుంది, అంతా దిగుబడులు కూడా బాగానే ఉన్నాయి.
Kancor thus ensures that the benefits from practices like integrated pest management, hygienic storage, and transportation processes, among others, go to the farmers first, making sure that they deliver products of the highest quality every time. The next part of our chili journey begins in the town of Paprika, where we have a state-of-the-art extraction facility commissioned in 2007. Here, our chilies go through multiple processes to to extract pure Capsicum Oleoresin for the heat component of the chili and Paprika Oleoresin for the colour component. The raw material, chili, is pre-treated by cutting and removing the seeds from the spice. The cut chili pericarp is passed through a series of magnets to remove foreign adulterants. It is then dried in a tunnel dryer to remove excess moisture and milled to the required size. The powder is pelletized and passed through the continuous extractor, where it undergoes washing with the solvent for approximately 6 hours until extraction is completed. The extracted micella is then passed through the filtration and distillation. From this crude Chilli oleoresin, it is possible to remove and separate colour and heat, creating 2 separate products for 2 different application purposes. The liquid-liquid extraction process is used for the enrichment of the extracted material. After separating the heat and colour components, the resultant Capsicum Oleoresin and Paprika Oleoresin, with less than 75 parts per million of residual solvents, are blended along with food-grade additives and customized to suit the customer specifications. After approval from QC, the material is filled into customer-specific containers and then stored in the closed storage handling area. This is then dispatched according to our customers' requests. At Kancor and Man, we strive to improve process efficiency in both the extraction of colour and heat. Continuous improvements are undertaken from time to time in all stages of extraction.
Kancor is part of the larger Man Ingredients division, focusing on end-to-end natural ingredient solutions for our customers. With over 100 years of experience in agriculture commodities and 50 in extraction technologies, our plant in Badagi with continuous extraction produces the best of what the nature can provide. We do this by working with farmers to ensure that there is sustainability through the right practices in agriculture, through plant nutrition, integrated pest management, and also farm management right from the grassroots levels onwards. While we do this, we also ensure that the farmers and the farming community benefits from this whole process, so that the society that we work in is also benefiting from this entire exercise. While we bring the best to the customers, we also ensure that we provide the best to our farmers.
When the Chilli oleoresin arrives at the Man head office in France, it is tested using high-performance liquid chromatography equipment that measures the amount of capsaicin in the Chilli oleoresin. Capsaicin is an active component found in chili, which provides the heat sensation. By measuring capsaicin levels, we monitor the quantities of oleoresin used in formulations for flavours and seasonings. Once the oleoresin has been tested, it is used by our flavourists in their formulations. As part of seasoning formulations, the Chilli oleoresin is plated onto salt and blended with other ingredients to create chili seasoning. The seasoning is then applied onto a snack base, such as potato chips. Using our expert sensory panel, we measure the heat intensity of chili seasoning over time. This allows us to understand the pungency of the seasoning compared to other products in the market or other seasonings that we have developed. Once the formulation has been finalized, we commence production. The Chilli oleoresin from Kancor is delivered to our modern blending factory in Sablé-sur-Sarthe, in the north of France. The oleoresin is measured into the diosner equipment and plated onto the salt. The plated salt is transferred into a container. Other seasoning ingredients are then added as the container travels along the track using state-of-the-art pharmaceutical-grade equipment that does not pose the risk of cross-contamination. The ingredients are blended together by spinning the container, resulting in a homogeneous mix. The finished blend is then packed into sacks, ready to be dispatched to our customers across Europe. In addition to our regular processing activities, we also undertake initiatives to develop the surrounding rural areas. Provision of solar lamps and installation of clean toilets in schools are some of the activities that have been undertaken, which have helped create a sense of shared value between the organisation and the neighbouring community. So there you have it, the journey from Chilli farm to fork in a matter of minutes. A journey that has spanned geographies, blurred borders and crossed oceans. And along the way, delighted people from all walks of life. Be it the chilli farmers of India living more fruitful lives, the technicians at Kancor and Man perfecting their skills, a chef in France creating his pièce de résistance, or a consumer relishing the taste of something truly exquisite.